I've learned that when someone asks you to explain your life, they're really asking you to compress a storm into a sentence, and some storms were never meant to be rushed. My life has been cycles, rising, falling, hope, then collapse again and again. But the last 3 years, those weren't just hard, they were an undoing. An awakening is not light raining down gently. It's pressure, it's fire, it's the moment you realize the ground you trusted was never solid to begin with. Being awake is not peaceful at first. Being awake means seeing the patterns you once called normal. It means recognizing cages that were decorated to look like homes. And sometimes, yes, I wish I could go back to sleep, back to not knowing, back to comfort without truth. But truth, once tasted, creates a thirst that never leaves. I asked God for truth, not blessings, not safety, not comfort, truth. And that is when everything began to move. Things were taken from me, not stolen, removed. My home, my job, my friendships. At the time it felt like punishment, like abandonment, like God had turned his face away. But distance has a way of clarifying intention. God was not destroying my life. God was extracting me from places where I was shrinking my soul to survive. I've been single most of my adult life, not because I didn't want love, but because I didn't know how to explain myself in a world that only listens for labels. How do you tell someone you're not broken when they've been trained to fear anything that doesn't fit a category? So I chose isolation. I told myself it was independence. I told myself it was strength, but really, it was fear wearing armor. Fear of being misunderstood, fear of being judged, fear of being reduced to a diagnosis instead of seen as a human being in mental illness. That word alone can shut doors. I watched people's eyes change when I tried to explain it. Not curiosity, not compassion, fear. So I stepped back, I stayed alone. I told myself I was protecting my heart. But now I see, it was God protecting me from attaching my worth to people who didn't yet know how to see beyond the surface. The world told me something was wrong with me, but the world never asked if it was sick. How does one person receive 5 different diagnoses in 5 years? How does truth change depending on who holds the clipboard? That isn't healing. That's confusion masquerading as certainty. And forgiveness becomes complicated there. How do you forgive a system? How do you forgive authority that spoke with confidence and still got it wrong? I don't have all those answers yet, but I trust that God does. And that trust is not blind, it is forged. Because what religion taught me and what spirituality revealed to me are not the same thing. Religion often teaches obedience before understanding. Spirituality teaches responsibility for your inner world. Religion can create fear of questioning. True spirituality invites questioning as devotion. God is not threatened by curiosity. Truth does not collapse under examination. Faith that cannot survive questions was never faith, it was control. And this is where forgiveness begins. Not by pretending harm didn't happen, but by seeing clearly enough to stop repeating it. Forgiveness is not weakness, it is clarity without hatred. It is choosing to end cycles instead of feeding them. I now allow God to work through me, and for me, not as a soldier of destruction, but as a witness to truth. Armor, to me, does not mean weapons. It means discernment. It means humility. It means love that is not naive. To those who are struggling, to those buried under shame, fear, doctrine, or despair, hear this. Light does not abandoned pits, light enters them. Awakening does not make you better than others. It makes you responsible for how you treat them. The veil will fall, yes, but not in fire and blood, in understanding. And when it does, what we conquer is not each other, it is fear, ignorance, the illusion of separation. That is how humanity advances, not through domination, but through awareness. For the living, for what we've built, for those who came before us, for those who will follow. Truth is not here to destroy us, it is here to free us.